before we get started, I again want to thank you for your time. I know this is a big commitment.
Our Safer City Summit is really working with our community to address the issue of violent crime. The police department cannot handle addressing violent crime alone. We need our community members really to help bring awareness of all these issues, not only to the police department, but to the community as a whole.
I have a friend whose car has been stolen 3 times already this year.
At the close of 2016, we saw an increase in violent crime. We saw more homicides than we'd had in the last few years. I think it's tremendously important that we do what we can as a police department to partner with our key stakeholders, partner with community members, not just to try to put a Band-Aid on the issue, but try to get to the root cause.
Any other questions on data?
I think Safer City is important for 2 reasons. First of all, it gets us involved directly to address a current issue we have with gun violence in our area. And it also sets a broader framework for the city to come together with community partners and residents and contribute towards other problems later. But this is a good framework for solving problems.
Well, we'll jump right into updates. Now, I know that we've got several.
Really, our goal was to break off into 5 working groups that really feed into what causes violent crime according to national data. So we've got housing, employment, youth concerns, legislation, and public safety.
And unfortunately, we've learned that not only employers need to be educated, but the individual who has a crime.
We've asked each group, which has got a dedicated group of community volunteers, to help us figure out what does that look like? How does this impact violent crime? And what can the community do to address these issues?
It's effective for a couple reasons. One is there's no one panacea idea that's going to solve the problem, so getting it from multiple perspectives is good, but also the multiple-pronged approach allows us to bring in more people with different backgrounds and specialties that we can let them tackle right in that area of expertise.
Everyone has a voice. This allows your voice to be heard. You don't necessarily have to be on the front line to have a voice. You can whisper in someone's ear and have a voice. Everyone has a voice, so this gives an opportunity for your voice to be heard.
It's good to hear back from regular citizens when they don't have the answers.
There was some important discussion that took place in our first meeting and this follow-up meeting. I'm very excited about what I heard from housing, from employment, from addressing our youth, and as well as legislative. I think the enthusiasm from the community members and their initiative to take charge and lead some of these programs, I think is very important, because it's got to be an effort that the police department and the community come together.
The awesome thing about it is just meeting different community leaders and different people in the community that care about, have the same passion as we do to have a safer community.
Well, obviously, we hope for a reduction in violent crime, but really we hope for an engaged community that really can understand that some of our community concerns, they're community issues, and we need the community to help us solve them.
This sounds kind of cliche-ish, but I think making Greensboro a better and a more safe place for its community members is ultimately the goal. And I think something like this, what you heard tonight, what you heard previously, can definitely do that.
You know what I'm saying? They can go or